it was a tough fight. It was a great fight, but it was back and forth. It was close. He did almost get stopped twice in that fight.
No, you can't really say that. Listen, did he get dropped once in the third? I think maybe
the first he got dropped.
He got dropped in the first as well. All right, so he got dropped, but whatever. He was able to turn the tide. He was able to win the fight in very, very impressive fashion. And anytime there's adversity like that, when you get dropped, it just makes the fight so much better. Yeah. And if anything, I think that highlights even more why Glover should get the title shot. I'm not going anything against Adesanya. I'm not favouring Glover over him, nothing like that. I'm saying why he deserves to be in consideration for the belt, because he got dropped off Thiago Santos, who hits like a fucking truck and who looked better than ever, right? And then afterwards, as you said, he said, come on, man, you're going to give it to Adesanya. I'm 41 years old. And you said, did he stake his case or not? Well, it seems that Dana listened, because Dana at the post-fight press conference was asked about it, and Dana said, I agree with him. He said, I totally agree with him, and it's a weird situation. He said, because he is 41. He does deserve the title shot. He's beaten these guys. I mean, remember what he did to Anthony Smith? High-level fighter. Beat Santos. I mean, who else did he just beat recently? Harrington, chime in if you can. But he's been on a roll. He's had a lot of very, very impressive wins. And he's not getting any younger. And the plea that he said to Dana, listen, again, it sounds like I'm kissing his ass once again, but Dana's like, hold on a minute, because he's on the verge of having a super fight between Jan and Adesanya. But then he's like, oh, I agree with him, and I'm going to think about this, because, you know, in the natural merit of things, I think Teixeira right now probably is the clear contender out of the 205-pound division.
I've been calling out these guys for the last year. The short nose tree stuff, Gilbert. I've been calling him out for the last year. Masvidal, Colby. I've called all these guys out, but no one want to fight. You know what I mean? Everyone kind of blaming me for not fighting, but I'm calling out all the top guys in the promotion that I deserve to fight, and they don't want to fight. So they claim Khamzat. He is the most outside the top five, is probably the most hyped guy, you say, right? Yep. I think anyway. With the Dana loves him, the UFC loves him. So I think after I go out there and put a stamp on his name, let's see what they say after that. Like I said, he's the guy that they think can't be beat, right? He's the guy the hype is around at the moment. I believe when I go out there and beat Khamzat the way I'm going to beat Khamzat, then let's see what they say.
Where's the competition attitude? Anyone, anywhere? I think you're kind of calling me out for saying anyone, anywhere. So, first of all, it's kind of like saying I'll fight anyone, anywhere. Let's be honest. I already have plans, boys and girls. There's already a plan set in motion. Just someone needs to you don't. When you have a plan and you're moving forward, you don't just, whenever you look to your left and there's a dog barking, you don't go chase that dog. Or you look to your right and you see a squirrel, you don't just go over and pet the squirrel. When you're walking in a certain direction, you keep your eye on the prize, you stay focused. So y'all are just a little bit irresponsible with your expectations. Be a little bit patient. So yes, I do want to fight Tony next, Mikey, but we'll see if he signs on the dotted line. When do you see yourself with the belt? Good question. I think a fight's going to materialize in the next couple months. December, January, not December. I mean, December is kind of out of the question at this point because it's only a couple weeks away, but probably January. I'm going to beat a top 5 opponent. I'm going to immediately be the next guy in line for the title, or I will be fighting for an interim title if Khabib is or isn't coming back. I mean, we just don't know. The good thing is Dana White, Hunter Campbell, Sean Shelby, Nick Maynard, these guys know what they're doing. They are running the biggest mixed martial arts sports franchise in the world. They do a really good job at it, and they're going to make some fights, and they're going to hopefully make somebody fight me. And then, when that happens, you can't make anybody fight, obviously, but they're going to hopefully incentivize somebody to fight me, and then we'll get moving forward. Either way, man, I'm excited to be fighting for the UFC. I truly believe I will be the UFC champion in the next 10 months. Depending on if Khabib sticks around or I have to fight 2 or 3 guys to get there. We'll see.
What do you think, Jack? If guys, we've talked about this too. Guys jumping kind of, and it's kind of more common now. Guys jumping out of the divisions to take bigger fights. But like John leaving the light heavyweight division, they say he's going to fight heavyweight. There's a lot of guys. It seems like they defend against the top few guys, and then they just seem to want a bigger money fight or a more exciting fight as far as what they think the fans will want.
Yeah, and I can understand that, but it's really important if you're supposed to do that you really clean out your division. That there is no doubt that, okay, I am the best here, I beat all the top guys, now I'll move on and take on a bigger challenge. I just hope that Izzy can make it, because I want to beat him when he's undefeated, when he is at his top. I don't want to beat him when somebody else did that first. So I really hope that he wins that fight, and I want to be the one that dethrones the undefeated double champ.
This shit is ridiculous. They're talking about the coronavirus vaccine. First of all, I'm not taking that shit. But second of all, of course, now that people think Joe Biden won the election, and all of a sudden, coronavirus, they have a vaccine, even though they said it was impossible to have one in this quick of a time, which I agree it is. I ain't taking that cancer shit. But like now, all of a sudden, everybody's okay and thinks that everyone should take this shit. Yeah, right. So I wake up and I have several weird vegans commenting on my stuff, telling me to quit being a murderer, quit killing animals and stuff. If they keep this shit up, then I'm about to just post about a 20 picture post of just a bunch of murdering I did. A bunch of animals I've killed. I'm going to post me cleaning them. I'm going to post pictures of me cooking them. I'm getting sick of these weirdos.